And so if not Leggett, if not Lampkin, who might be another X-factor type for either the Panthers or the Orange?
I think for the Panthers, it's Damian Dunn. I think it's a good time for even Elijah Moore as a freshman home. You're kind of going through the ups and downs as a freshman year, but he's a capable shooter.
Breakdown defensively inside. Cam Corrin with the layup, and he goes down hard today as Donnie Freeman remains sidelined with a foot injury. Shot clock under 5. Starling puts it up, just like the Clemson game.
Orange is getting hot from behind the three-point line, starting with who else? J.J. Starling knocked Guillermo Diaz-Graham. His ability to stretch the floor, we thought Syracuse would match up with Jair Davis.
Goaltending. Count the basket for Jair Davis as Corrin got it on the way down. Here is Lowe, the 6'3" sophomore from Missouri City, Texas. Again, they lob it inside, and the defense doesn't see Corrin playing up above the rim.
The guard needs to sit back and help. I know they're top of the scout report, but got to help the big out in that back screen. It's a great shot there by Davis. I think the scoring, they'll find itself. The game will come to them and their teammates. But they need guys to get stops. That's one of the issues that the Orange have been dealing with, is getting stops.
Here is Taylor working by Diaz-Graham for the lefty layup. Starling finds the freshman, Elijah Moore, buries it from the corner. 13-4 Orange. Zach Austin, you can say the same about him, but puts up an air ball, and here comes the Orange up 9. Again, more from that same corner. Great closeout defensively by Lowe to force the air ball.
On that shot like that, you shouldn't look to see where you are, just catch it and shoot.
Big swing there as Ishmael Leggett answers with a triple at the other end. Lampkin. You thought that would be a key. Could he take advantage of his size and strength on the block?
But when it settles down in the half court, if it's not in J.J. Starling hands, Eddie Lampkin goes a long way of elevating this team on the offensive end of the floor.
Whistle on the shot. Lowe will have a chance for 3 when we come back.
That's a great defensive possession there, both ends of the floor, but keeping Jaland Lowe out of the paint is a difficult task.
Inside to Corrin, his 3rd point-blank shot of the day. Was a few years under our buddy Seth Greenberg at Virginia Tech before coming back to his alma mater. Little floater.
Make no mistake, I would have caught that and shot that. You don't worry, that's one thing. I couldn't move, but I would have moved my hands. My body wasn't getting out of the way, but I would have got it and shot it.
Majstorovic in rhythm for 3.
Who drew a lot of attention himself, and now he's the primary guy. It seems that he's the top of the scouting report this year, and that's the only part of his game I think that's slow to evolve this year. Not having a ton of time to practice. I mean, they're as talented as anyone, as we know.
You know what? The week of practice, as Bell makes the 3, takes a deep sigh of relief.
Second bunny, I think Lampkin's missed there. I think he can be a little bit more patient.
Another big turn where Leggett buries a 3 after a missed opportunity at the other end for the Orange. 8th rebound for Eddie Lampkin. He's averaging more than 10 per game over his last 11. Majstorovic denied. Off the Austin block, it's Lampkin active inside again, and the whistle will go against Pittsburgh.
And his mobility and activity is a big part of his game.
Corrin, no, great crash on the offensive glass by Jorge Diaz-Graham, the shorter.
It just comes naturally in the flow of your offense. That's the issue right now Pitt's having, as we discussed. They're just buying time until Lowe gets back out there.
Carlos, no. Taylor, yes. Now, Majstorovic leads Syracuse with 6 points. 8 different players have scored. Good hustle by Jorge Diaz-Graham to lay it in. Back to a 1-point ball game.
Great job there.
Lucas Taylor goes to the left shoulder and scores.
This is where Lucas Taylor has to have a big impact.
Leggett over Taylor and then stares at his defender after knocking in the shot. Carlos and Cummings, not the point guard matchup we were expecting due to the foul trouble. Bell gets blocked. The heave from about 80 feet away, off the mark. Second defender comes. Taylor for 3. Lampkin with another offensive rebound. Taylor this time gets swatted 6 on the timer. Taylor attacks. The Orange have their first 2 of the second half.
Situation where guard's not even looking to score.
Starling open from the corner for 3.
I think he's not worried about being aggressive at all. He gets the next possession.
And Guillermo Diaz-Graham, same starting 5 for Pitt. Taylor's got to go to work along the baseline. Shot clock at 1 as Davis puts it up.
Right here, right here.
No, they didn't convert the shot, but that's a good offensive possession there.
Lowe, great hesitation right to the rim. Easy 2 for Pitt, and we're tied at 38. Lowe draws the second defender into Corin, back outside, Diaz-Graham. Nothing but net. First 3 points for the 7-foot junior from the Canary Islands. Taylor uses the screen. A little strong on the pull-up. Lampkin gets it back and lays it in. Lampkin's having that kind of afternoon to go into the record books. Extra pass, Kyle Cuff looking for his first points of the day. 1 and done for the Orange on a nice defensive rebound by Guillermo Diaz-Graham.
I bet you had that Billy Owens rebound margin memorized. You knew that, didn't you?
I did not. My guy Christian sitting to my left gave it to me. Good stuff.
This Leggett came to play.
Well, he and Jaland Lowe putting up numbers not many others around the country can match in terms of backcourt duos. Alma mater, we were happy to both see him last year on Jim Boeheim Day here in the Dome, and he came up to honor his former coach. Lowe, it's a pretty shot along the baseline. Here's Moore. Off the fake, got the shot blocked by Lowe, gets it back. Able to beat the buzzer. Long rebound, grabbed by Davis. Lowe, Dunn, and Leggett as Pitt goes with a 3-guard defense, along with Cam Corin and Austin. And Starling starting to heat up. He's now got 8 points. 13 on the timer. 12:22 remaining second half, and what's been mostly a tight ball game. Syracuse led early by as many as 9, but the Panthers have hung right in there. Lowe with another 2.
How do you want to defend it? He's going to have a counter to it. Keeping him out of the paint is impossible. You definitely don't want him going left. And he's got the floater, he's got the 3-ball.
Lowe with a block shot. By the way, I love what Ishmael Leggett just did defensively, communicating to his teammates behind him. And 1 for Lowe. Pittsburgh with a 4-point lead, its largest of the afternoon.
Scoring on the other end and keeping him out of the paint is impossible. Closes the moment with an and 1.
Not Taylor. Dunn off the bounce. Able to get to his spot, knock down the shot, and the Pittsburgh lead is 6.
It's critical the ball continues to move like it did in the first half of Syracuse.
Starling, no. Here come the Panthers the other way. Lowe able to track down the long pass and lay it in. Rebound.
You got to take advantage. Lowe's on the ground. You got numbers. Attack the rim.
They find the right man open in the corner, and Chris Bell cashes in. Austin given some room. Leggett has Starling defending with the foul trouble. And you get the sense JJ had to lay off just a little bit, and Leggett takes advantage.
When both of these teams have struggled, these have been the type of possessions that they've had. You can't give anyone multiple possessions. But right now in this possession, they're chasing.
They only led for a minute in the first half when Syracuse led by as many as 9. But coming out of the timeout, the Panthers have great ball movement.
Those usually go in.
First 3 points of the day for the 42% 3-point shooter from Winston-Salem Prep. J.J. Starling.
The difference in winning and losing games when they're close like this.
Just the 4th team foul against Syracuse. Done. With Bell going flying out of bounds.
The guys with the Panthers, there's a level of toughness that's required. They're going to play for Jeff Capel.
Bell, wide open. Got it. Ball gets back to Lowe, who finds Austin for 3. Got it. Huge 3 and second in a row for Zach Austin.
And that's where the trust comes in right now. Don't feel as though you single-handedly have to do it all alone.
Lampkin misses twice. Majstorovic gets the roll.
You You try to get it trapped, you get it out of his hands, but you can't let a lot of time run off the clock here.
Kyle Cuff into the game for Syracuse. He defends low, gets it to Austin, who throws it down, 73-68. Starling, Bell, double flyby, and a big three-pointer.
With double Lowe here, I can't allow Lowe to be single covered. Driving, force the official call.
Majstorovic lays it in, 8 seconds to go. Cuff has it, he puts it up. And Pittsburgh has snapped its 4-game losing streak with a huge 77-73 road win.